Hey guys, welcome back. We're here with another episode. In this one, we're actually just going to start a whole new city. You can see there's the original one here. Interestingly enough, I'll just kind of tell you this really quick. As you can see, there's a little bit of a city layout here. I originally had intended on jumping just the one over so I could do some resource mining. However, with the mod, you actually can't use the minerals or the oil or anything that's in the ground. It just shows them as not being part of like the city boundaries or something. Very frustrating. So I'm going to have to, unfortunately, destroy this little city right here and just kind of start it again. Didn't really get too far, as you can kind of see, just the basic layout. It's kind of cool looking, but we'll just ignore that for the moment and just work on over here. So since we can't do too much mining, I just want to get some more city unlocks and just maybe get some more like cash flowing into the region. So with this city here, I'm going to make a little bit of a touristy kind of destination spot here. And we're going to utilize the water, the rail, and then obviously the roads for that. So we'll get some landmarks in, make a lot of money, send some of that money over here, and just kind of restart that city with a different theme in mind. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, we always check for the wind. Alright, cool, going towards the coast. Perhaps we could do some factories just down here. And then we'll do everything else that's touristy just over in this quadrant, so we don't have to worry about pollution. Okay. So let's just start off with a few of these regular roads here. We'll keep the shape kind of the way it is, but I'm going to do some straight roads off of it. Oh, interesting. That's the direction they want to be, eh? I was kind of hoping it would run parallel with the train there. Oh well. This is me holding shift, making sure these roads are straight, so we got no choice. I don't want to spend too much on this. So in a nutshell, we'll just very simply start us off with some people living here, just a little bit of shopping in the middle, and just some factory stuff down here, just to get this rolling right away. And since we already have like our mass transit upgrades from the unlocks from the other city, I'm gonna go ahead and place some rails just like right off the get-go too. I'm gonna get a train station. I'm going to place one just because it gives me the right spacing for when I use the roads and whatnot. So it might seem like a little bit of a crazy investment in the beginning, which it kind of is, but I think it's worth it just for the sake of symmetry. Okay, so I want to have the train kind of come through in a couple spots. What is this telling me here? Okay. I may have made this too close to the boundary, that's okay. Curve, please. And actually, you know what? Forget what I said about buying all these stations, just because I'm going to need a couple, and realistically, that's just too much money to spend right now. So we'll just kind of do these just in their own way. Can I connect this guy to here? Probably not, right? No. No, I don't think there's a regional way to do it. That's okay. So let's forget about my perfect symmetry approach, and maybe let's just do just a little bit of a curved. And really, until the population warrants it, I'm not really going to touch the rail line. I'm going to leave the space open around it. I just want just to have like the general layout in mind. Oh my goodness, money is so easy to spend. That's also another reason why I don't want to do too much more building with the train, because that was buttloads of cash right there for something that I'm not actually going to use just yet. Okay, well, whatever. I want to have one more just cutting through here, but for expense sake, I will not. Okay. Back to the build. I would like to have some one-way streets kind of feeding into the area as well. So let's do some spacing with our parks here. And I'm a fan of these. It's just ways of getting, you know, alternate traffic into work. Or like alternate routes, you know. Cool. I might turn that into a bridge later on. We shall see. Okay, and we'll just do a spacing from here, because maybe, or, actually, you know what, let's give this the look of like, kind of like an in-town highway. So let's go really close. And then, on both ends, we'll do a roundabout. I think that'll be kind of a cool idea. Or something to that effect. I'll leave a little bit more space. That's okay. And now that these are so close together, I'm definitely going to do an intersection. Sorry, a bridge. I want to avoid intersections. Alright, so my spending train continues. Oh. This does not want to cooperate. Can I go below? No. Alright, well, let me just go a little bit further. That was a rather loud truck. Oh. Excellent. Followed by more excellence. Oh, I like that. And let's be really cool here, guys. Let's try something else. I want to connect these two. So let's go like this. Oh, the idea was to avoid intersections. Oh wait, did I have, yeah, no traffic lights. Can I do that with these things, I wonder? See, I wish there was like a one-way with no traffic lights. Or I could just delete that and make that no traffic light, but that's going to be expensive, so I don't think we'll be doing any of that. Maybe I could try these freeways. But maybe not in this map, just because I've already started with this guy. Okay, well, let's just ignore it. Like, let's just leave these. We'll kind of pretend that they're like little expressways. So we'll just take you the whole way to work. Just bypass, you know, the shopping district, which will be this thing right here. My little commercial alley. All right, let's just close off the end up here. And this will just make into, just like, you know, a little bit of a suburb with some housing and whatnot. And again, I'm not a huge fan of having too many overlapping intersections, so we'll see how traffic looks there, but stuff might change. And I'm going to kind of go away from just doing perfect symmetry. I'm just going to kind of just build for funsies. Okay, and on our last loan, so let's just finish up just a little bit more of the commercial spot. And then straight to industry. But first, let me just do one more road over here. Oops. Talk. There we go. I'm just gonna do like a little row of houses right here. And sure. And I'm gonna do some more one-ways, but really no money right now for that. So we'll worry about that later. Okay, where's the official edge of the map? Let me just kind of work around those boundaries. Oh, way up here. Or is it? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's just not go too far. Again, because of the whole money sake too, you know? Yeah, I don't want to branch too far out. How much will it cost to go like this? Okay, that's not too unreasonable. I like to leave a little bit more space just for the factories and whatnot over in this part of town. I think if we can get it to work, even without the resource mining, I want to try maybe doing some, whatchamacallits. Oh, the word will come to me. Processors, that's the one. Okay, so let's put in some power. Actually, let's do that after. So I really spent a lot of money, as always. Okay. One day I'll learn my lesson. Until then, we'll just continue to cut it close. Okay. Nothing too crazy over here. I'm debating to do this part. Oh, that's probably the edge of the map right there, right? Well, that's okay. Oh, well, that works for me. Okay, let's crank up the speed just for a little bit. Once we get a little bit of people in, I'm just going to toss down a wind generator. But because of my wild overspending, I'm too nervous to put a power plant down just yet. Yeah, see, we'd already be, like, after this hour, we'd be toast. And then game over, start again. That would suck. Then I'd have 2 dead cities. It'd be the worst. Well, I wouldn't be dead. I have to send some money from the next one, but you know what I mean. Okay, so it looks like the way this train connects right here, we're actually going to have to make a little bit of a branch going the other way too. Maybe we can connect this part down here, perhaps. Okay, so now that we are in the money, actually let me up these taxes. We'll do my plan here. And this, just toss it out of the way somewhere. That's fine. That will make people happy. Okay, now we get some water going. Oh, not enough money. How much are these guys? Oh. I had the number 22 in my head for some reason. I was going to say just enough. Alright, next we just need sewage. That's one we definitely don't have enough for. This train network is going to be really cool. Actually, I kind of like the way it curves too. And I'm definitely going to make that nice little connection point over here. Just so the trains don't get stuck. Alrighty. And City Hall. Nice. Things are actually coming along at a nice little pace right here. I'll keep it Gardner. If you guys have a cool suggestion for a name for the city, totally feel free to say it. And if it's one I like, I'll toss it in. And if not, we're stuck with this. Oh, I can do regional. Oh, well, that's very convenient. So let's just do a nice little